Good morning. Happy Good Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. So let's start with the council meeting. We have our regular council meeting next Tuesday. We will actually begin the work session. We're going to do executive session first at 2:30, then work session, then our meeting at 5. We'll start at 5 instead of 4:30. We don't have any ceremonial items since we'll be doing our meeting online. You can follow us live. We hope you will do that. We'll be discussing the current situation we're in, and you'll hear us start to talk about recovery and what that looks like for our community. And I know I'm getting a lot of questions about that, and it's work that we're doing. And I want you to know that. Don't forget about the census. Census Day was last week. You still have time to take care of that before somebody comes to your door and tries to track you down. That's census.gov. We're all at home. We have plenty of time to execute on that. Let's please do that. Quick update on our firefighter, Matt Dawson. Matt is in Denver, Colorado at Craig Rehab Hospital. He's making progress. Pray for his eyes. They're working with his recovery there. His wife, Chanda, is, because of their visitor policy, is not able to be with him, so prayers for her too. She gets to spend time with him via video, but let's not let the Dawson family leave our thoughts and our prayers. There's great things going on with the coronavirus. I made a quick list. I think the Follow the Faith segment that a number of our business community have sponsored, where our preachers in our community, our faith leaders, have do a 1-minute devotional. They're running on KCBD. If you haven't seen them, they're great. It's a very uplifting. I think we're feeding kids. Our school districts and the food bank, we're feeding families and feeding kids, and we're doing that very effectively. And that's been stood up so quickly, and it's working so well. I'm so proud of that. The South Plains Response Fund is at about $1.5 million, and you may have seen the news that already $500,000 of those dollars are back through it to our not-for-profits to help families and individuals that are impacted by this. This situation that we're in. I think the family time has been fantastic. The Zoom videos, the board games, just spending time together, breaking bread together, going on walks together. I think that's certainly a positive of what's happening. And I mean, even Sheila Patterson Harris has started cooking. I talked to her for a bit yesterday on the phone, and she says, "I don't cook, and I've started cooking." So that really made me smile. By the way, I appreciate you putting up with this video production. I know it's not quite as good as you expect, but in my effort to stay home, this is a sort of a one-man operation, and if my eyes aren't exactly looking where they are, please give me some grace. Let me wrap up. I was reading this morning early, and one of the things that the president said this week that I thought was really appropriate, and I think we all need to remember this is a federally supported effort to recover from coronavirus, but it's executed locally executed. It's up to us to execute this, and I think that's something that we don't want to lose sight of. We have the ability to keep ourselves safe and allow our community to best be ready to recover. So don't forget the big 3. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, and keep your distance. Be safe, be kind, and be hopeful. Happy Easter to everyone. Stay home, stay safe. I'll talk to you next Friday.